So today we're going to be discussing some Instagram absolute must-haves that you have to include no matter what you are. Whether you're an influencer or a brand or really confused and not really sure where you're at yet, this is just so essential to help you start off in the best possible way, or completely change things if you've already been on the platform for quite a while now. If you don't know me already, I'm Beth. I'm a social media manager here. I mainly focus on Instagram, but I do dabble in the other areas as well. So if you're interested in any of the videos, I'd love to make them for you because I loved watching these kind of videos before I started, and it's probably what inspired me most of all to be where I am today, and I'm just so happy. I'm so much happier doing this than I was in my old jobs, and that's what it's all about. So the first tip I've got for you today is that you need a clear profile picture. So you want one where you're on your own mostly. It kind of does depend on your brand. Maybe if you're a baby clothing brand or something, maybe you would want you and a baby or something like that, but generally you do just want a picture of you, and you want a picture of you with a nice clear background. You don't want loads of busy things going on, you just want a nice simple clear picture where you are the focus point. You are the thing that draws people in, because it's only tiny, so you want to do the best you can in a little space. If you do have a picture that's super busy and there's too much going on, if it is a good quality picture, you could get away with actually just removing the background and putting a plain background on it. Maybe not white, because sometimes that does look a little too fake, but if you could get away with like a softer grey or pink or whatever matches your brand most, that'll look really nice. If you're thinking, oh, I love this picture of me but there's too much going on, this is a great tip. There is a background remover that's free online that I absolutely love. I do usually do my background removing in Canva recently because I paid for it. The pro version monthly, so I thought I might as well get my money's worth. But there is a background remover that I absolutely love that does it perfect literally every time, and that's free, and I'll leave it in the description below. Not sponsored, don't worry. The second tip is that you need to have a business or creator account. If you're still on your personal account, you are getting nothing out of Instagram. A business and creator account gives you so much more. It allows you to see the insights every post gets, so you get to see the reach, the impressions, and this is so crucial to knowing where you're going wrong, what you can improve on, that kind of thing. It also allows you to connect your Facebook page to it, your Facebook business page, so you can post things directly from Instagram to Facebook, and that's great. You want to be seen on as many platforms as you can. That's so important. Even if Instagram is your main thing, it's important to try and spread it out and get seen wherever you can. It also allows you to add more business information, so if you are a business, this is so useful because you can add your business times, websites and everything like that, all the information that someone could need. Tip number 3 is your bio. It needs to be catchy and concise. You only have 150 characters to make a really good first impression, so how are you going to do it? Emojis, okay? We all love a good emoji, but try and limit it a little bit. A couple is completely fine, but if you fill your whole bio with emojis, no. Because they might look cute, but are they really going to help you sell yourself to potential clients or your potential audience? Burnt the plant? Oh my god. I've burnt the plant. Honestly, the plant. And I've got a candle underneath it because I thought it looked nice even though you can't even see it. And that was like that until the candle was, oh god. Who let me be an owl, honestly? So what you really need to try and do is tell us what is the page about, what do you primarily do, where are you based, because location is very important because it can make or break whole situation, and also what can you do for me that will really make me want to follow you. As you can see in these examples, this might seem a little bit dramatic, but some people are like this, and I don't need to be seeing this. This is not going to win me over at all. If anything, I would rather stay very far away from you. Absolutely no offense to anyone that does this. But this, okay, maybe a little biased, but it tells me everything I need to know, and it offers me a free thing, and who doesn't love free things? Number 4 is your contact information. This is so important, especially if you are a brand or a business or someone who wants to get collaborations, that kind of thing. Instagram gives you the ability to add an email address, a business address, and a business phone number, and you need to be doing this. You don't want people searching everywhere trying to find your information just to contact you, because that's how you lose clients. There is even a button for ordering food. I literally found that the other day, and what does the world come to? You can also add action buttons to your profile, so people can even schedule a call with you just from your profile, and this can be so useful. And I really do recommend setting up calls with people, even if it's not something you think you're comfortable with. It's so much easier than messaging, and you can get so much further. And I think because there's more of a personal touch in calls, it kind of makes the business more pleasant and usually a little bit better for you as well. The 5th tip is to use your highlights. They're one of the first things that the people see when they click on your page, and they're a really good way for people to generate a really good impression from you by clicking on them and seeing what you've got to show. So if you've got things in there from years ago that are really useless, and not relevant to your brand anymore, then get rid of them. Also, I really recommend getting some little icons that match your brand or your feed or whatever, because they're so much more attractive than just random pictures. If you want to, you can create these on Canva for free, or I have some on my website for you if you want for a couple of £. But you want to have at least 5 different highlights so that they fill up the whole row, and people have something appealing to look at when they click on your page. That's so important. And my final tip, and one of the biggest things in my opinion, though this is very personal preference based, your preset. The feed itself needs to be attractive. It just does, it really does. If you've got a feed that's all mismatched, there's colours, different colours everywhere and different brightness, pictures are all over the place, it's not attractive. It really isn't. That, again, personal preference, so it's completely up to you, but I love having a nice clean feed with a theme going on. Even if you didn't want to use a preset, if that's something you're really against or you don't understand how to do, I can do a video on that if you like. But even if that's not something you wanted, on my Instagram at the moment I have a preset on my pictures, but then I also have every other one is a drawn post. It's like a picture and that I've drawn and a text like quote thing. It gives you something appealing to look at when you click on the page, I hope, rather than just mismatched mess, because you want it to represent you, your brand, who you are. You don't want it to be a mess, because that's not what people want to see. I do have all this written down for you if you'd like, and it has some little tips on how to do things as well, and a little thing you can tick off if you'd like, so I'll leave that below. And if you have any other video ideas, please let me know. I'd love to make some more. I have a few coming up and I'm going to try and get a couple out a week for you, but we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!